Boy Bishop.
WGO. What's going on? It's your boy Bishop on this Tuesday morning after MLK Day March. How's everybody doing?
The day after.
Yeah, day after.
I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It will not happen again that soon.
Yes.
It will not allow that.
And I'm privileged and honored to be sitting by the host of yesterday's MLK March here in San Antonio. Yes. Well, I'm sure you got some stuff to tell us, Ms.Neka, about yesterday, because I know it was a long day for you.
It's funny because just in general, right? This is not this march because I did the march because I wanted to do the march. It wasn't like, I'm paying you this or whatever the case. Like that wasn't even a question. But when people ask, like, how much do you charge to do this event, like a festival type thing like that? It's like 7, 8, 9 hours. Like I don't even know how to put a price to that.
Really? But that's good.
Look, $10,000.
I know, right?
Like
I know.
7 hours.
Yes.
7 hours.
That's a long time. That's a work day. That's a true work day.
Yeah, it's a true work day.
Yeah.
But it's like the energy is ridiculous. I mean, I was so drained yesterday.
I'm sure.
I couldn't, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm so sure. What up, Daryl? Thank you for tuning in, right?
It's definitely an experience to do that. But all that to say, it was a fantastic day.
Good morning.
I felt like at least the stage, because obviously I didn't get a chance to participate in March because the stage stuff starts at 9:30, which we start at 9:30.
Right.
If we went over, it's just because people talk too much. Sometimes we.
Hey, it happens.
I was like, let's take a minute. Look, since I got the mic, let me tell y'all a few things.
Let me get some stuff off my chest.
On program.
Yeah. However, let me get a few things off my chest. Yeah, I'm with you on that
one.
So,
but other than that, like I felt like it flowed very smoothly.
Right.
Mia and the team did a great job picking the entertainment.
Okay.
Like I said, I kept saying this the first year that R&B and neo soul was on the lineup.
Right. How did that go?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, of course, you had Robert Carter, you had neo soul,
right.
People who are fabulous at their trade.
Right.
So it was just really good.
That's good. That's good.
Poets up there,
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was fun.
That's good.
Cold on the stage. Wildness.
Mia said you did great.
Thank you, darling. And Mia and I put a post up yesterday, and of course, I'm gonna mention it.
Of course.
Before I.
Thank you for tuning in, Mia, Naya, Latoria. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't mess up your name.
Of course you did.
But thank you for all tuning in, those that are tuning in live. And if you're not able to tune in to us on Facebook, head on over to YouTube. You can get on there
or too. You can download the app.
That's even better.
Yeah,
that's even better.
But I was telling the people, and I was like, man, we always talk about sisterhood. We talk about our community coming together and rising together and helping each other out and supporting each other and all that. And everybody has a different definition of support.
Of course.
I continue to say that support basically equals money or your time. Your money or your time or your resources. Those are the things. Like a share to me is like endorsing something. Like I think that you should go eat at this restaurant.
Right.
I think that this business does great work. Like that's an endorsement. Depending on how popular and famous you are, you get paid for those.
Right.
Right. So, but other than that, like support is something that keeps doors open. Pastor Cobb told me one time, he's like, well, just look at it. That wasn't Pastor Cobb, Pastor Z, they both be saying great things. But he's like, think of it like a bridge. The pillars support the bridge.
Right.
If you take the pillars away, it's no longer a bridge. So support has to be defined as something that keeps you operating in what you do.
Right. Exactly.
So if your support doesn't keep your business open, it's not necessarily support.
Right.
So at the end, that's your time, that's your resources, or that's your money. And let's stop making up other things for it, because I think that's what hurts our community, is that we like to put 18 other thousand definitions to support, or it could be, or it could be, or no,
right.
It's not. You know,
stop labeling it what it
that's
is.
That's why everything keeps closing down. That's why people can't survive. That's why it's hard, because you think support is really an endorsement. At the end of the day, you know,
label it what it is.
What it is. Let's not put new definitions to crap.
Yeah.
You don't really get new outcomes.
Right.
That you don't understand this outcome, because you're not getting no real support, boo.
True story.
That's why. So anyway, that was my support rant. Now my other one, like, so especially females, black folks community, what do we always say? We gotta help each other, we gotta do this. But then when we get the opportunity to actually open the door for someone, we don't. And this is this is the problem that I have with our community.
Okay.
This is the problem that I have with our dignitaries, people that we put in office. We voted you in. We didn't vote you in to do the exact opposite of what we wanted to do. So at the end of the day, that makes me mad. That's why we can't get further. What do I always say? There needs to be somebody in the room. There needs to be a black person in the room, a brown person in the room, a gay person in the room, a white person in the room, all of that stuff, all those representations, right? So the voices can be heard. But ain't nothing gonna be passed unless you got some multiples.
Okay,
One black person can't fight against 50.
Right.
We need at least 25, 30, so we can get
better chances.
We get some better chances in the area.
Right.
You know, we want more than just to be heard. We want to be able to move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get results. So at the end of the day, when you have that opportunity, when you have that mic, when you have that platform, when you have those things, you have to share them. You have to uplift the people. You have to validate things. That is what speaking out your mouth does. If somebody comes up and says, man, I use Tha1Radio, I got some really good service, they did everything that they said that they were going to do, I might not have got as the return that I wanted
what you expected, right?
But they did what they said they were going to do, and I enjoyed what they're out there doing. Say that! So other businesses can say, well, you know what? $150 isn't bad. That's not a lot of money. I think I'm going to try them out too.
Right.
Especially since you have now endorsed it.
Right.
In that sense.
Yeah.
But you've endorsed it and supported it because you spent your money with it too. That adds two things. HEB didn't become HEB because people didn't buy groceries in there, and they didn't go tell their friends, hey, you can go to the store and everything's in it. Go try it out, it's called HEB.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where HEB's got lower prices than Kroger, you need to go try it out. So we constantly do it for Papado and everything else.
Right.
But when it comes to our businesses, we're not doing
close mouth.
I ain't talking about
close mouth.
And that's a good thing too. If you ain't gonna help them, at least don't hurt them.
Right.
But that's not gonna get us to the next level.
Right.
It's just gonna keep us right here. Open your mouth. Say something. Validate what our community and our people are doing.
Right.
So in the end, people are like, I'm gonna try them out.
Right.
So with me having a platform of saying I can put anybody on the stage I want to, she just put me as the host. She didn't even ask me.
Right.
She came one day and was like, oh yeah, by the way,
you're the host of this year's
the march.
Right.
And it went from me hosting one part of the march to
the entire thing. Right.
Because I was willing and available to do so if she needed me.
Right.
But at the same time, it was like she used her power and her ability and her platform to put someone that she knew was qualified to make it happen.
Right.
Let me give this person, instead of saying, well, since I have this, let me see if I can get to somebody that I couldn't get to before.
Right.
Because that's what we usually do.
Right.
We get the platform, we get to somebody white. We get the platform, we get to somebody famous. We get the platform, we hire Rachel.
Speak on it. Joe said, good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
So we get it, and then we go out and help somebody else outside of us instead of
helping
us back up.
Yes.
So that's what she did.
So
now, after she did that, believe that, I spent 7 hours earning the right to come back because of my talent alone.
Right.
Not because of someone sharing their platform. Once you get the opportunity, you got to bring it.
That's right. So don't ask for it if you can't do it.
I'm not here to embarrass Mia.
Right.
I'm not here to embarrass Antonio, myself, my parents.
The one or any of that.
Now that I got the opportunity, now I'm going to come and bring it.
Right.
So I can earn it for the next time.
Right. And you was prepared. Right. Right.
But at the end of the day, like, that's what we have to do.
Right.
I got mad at somebody, like point blank, I got mad at somebody who I gave them my platform for a year and a half. A year and a half, they used my platform to grow their business. When they got the mic and they had a chance to say who had helped them or how they got.
Never mentioned.
Crickets. Are you kidding me right now?
Right.
But we all want to go to brunch together. Screw brunch and screw them mimosas. I can pour it up in the TV lounge because it's free, the membership. Plug.
Put that in there. Helping one another.
You know, at the end of the day, I don't want to go to brunch with you if you can't even buy a fan club membership. I don't want to be a BFF. I don't want to be a homegirl and hang out and go shopping and go to the restaurant and do all that stuff. If you can't support, if you can't show up, if you can't stand up for the stuff that I have provided. Right. I shared my stuff with you, and I shouldn't have to ask, because at the end of the day, that's us. Oh, you think you deserve that? Now, come on now. You donate $5, you're not going to come tell me how to run my business. Right. Donate $5 million, holla at your girl, you can see the paperwork. Right. But at the end of the day, this is what gets people to the next level, dog. Have anybody ever questioned or wondered how it took these prejudiced people to raise $20 million in 10 days? Yeah, that's still amazing. Like you've never said, we can do that with something positive. Like it don't click. Right. We still who gonna get the money? Who gonna do this? Who gonna get help first? Am I gonna get anything? I mean, so much stuff. Them people that gave that money, they don't expect nothing from a wall that's being built. Come on now, let's be honest. Right. What is that gonna do in their household on a day-to-day basis? Nothing. But because they believe in some kind of crazy cause or whatever cause, or won't call it crazy because everybody's causes are important to themselves, just like mine are important to me. Right. They donated their stuff, but that wall was not going to help their personal day-to-day business or anything that they're doing at all. And they raised $20 million in 10 days. Crazy. We're doing a $5 challenge, and thankfully the people who do believe in us more than just $5. So they donated 50 and 100 and that's 20 and 10 and we thank y'all so much for that. Yeah, that's what's up. But at the end of the day, why so difficult? Yeah. Why so hard? Because again, it goes back to what you've been saying. We're not used to it. Yeah, we don't help one another like that. Because we so worried, but yet we're the culture that's closest to a religious type behavior. Right. And every Sunday and every other time you worried about something, somebody Christian will remind you, your blessings got your name on it. Right. It don't matter. Nobody's going to stop the blessings that God's got for you. So why the hell you want to keep somebody else's blessings from not being happening? That is keeping your blessings from not happening. Speak on it. At the end of the day, somebody gives you money, you take it. Why? Because you're taking away their blessing and do them for blessing you. Right. Speak on it. At the end of the day. So, man, we just got to wake up on this factor. Like, for real, you want change? My boo yesterday, now he come my boo's, I couldn't think of his name, Sean King. He said we got to do 3 things, community, if you want to see actual change. Organize. Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Mobilize. That means get the people together. Okay. Mobilize. Organize. Because a lot of people mobilize, but they're not organized. Okay. And then use assets. Get assets. Because you can get all the people and you can organize it, but without no finances, there ain't no romances. You got to buy stuff to get stuff done. Right. Speak on it. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the man is saying it. Right. This is what we need. I have been around situations that we can't get a result. I have been to families' houses to talk to their moms and dads about their dead child and how we're going to get justice, and we can't even get justice. But when we move the needle, we had 3 things. mobilization, organization, and finances. And resources and assets.
Right. Hey, speak on it. You so right.
One day, my peeps. One day, my peeps. Is all I'm gonna say. But I do want to say thank you to Mia because she did provide that opportunity.
She did.
And I hope I earned it to get up there again and make myself
clap
for another.
We thank you, Mia, for giving her that platform, that stage to be able to put people on like she loves to do so much.
That's what you do, man.
So that's what you do, yeah. And she's so right. Ms.Neka hit the nail directly on the head one time. We have to help and we have to support one another. We cannot find ourselves in a better position, at a better plateau, at a better stage, if we don't help and support one another. And like she said, stop labeling stuff for what it's not. Label it for what it is. Let's continue to help one another. Let's continue to support one another and get out there. Again, thank you so much for all those you have supported, and by doing the $5 challenge, we appreciate you so much. Thank you. It's well needed, and we're grateful, so grateful.
Yeah, most definitely.
What up, Rico?
All right, so let's get into what's going on in the world around us.
Let's go.
There's some crazy things happening, and like in the news, I didn't even really want to read the news, to be honest with you. Did Donald, I call him, what's Trump's name? Is his name Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking Donald the Duck, and then it went something else, and I'm like, am I just making him a cartoon character?
Right.
But yeah, so the Trump dude.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Did he tweet yesterday that he was going to make MLK a national holiday?
I hope he didn't retweet nothing like. I hope he didn't tweet. I said retweet. I hope he didn't tweet because I hope he retweet whatever it is.
I think that he.
I didn't hear that. Really?
Somebody said that, and I was just like, no.
He just want the limelight.
That can't be true.
He want the limelight.
He didn't tweet that. How would he not know that it's not already a national holiday?
He is who he is. He is who he is.
But anyway, he got nominated for the Golden Raspberry Award, which was with his appearance, because this is awards as the year's worst films, the worst of the worst, apparently. And he was in a documentary with Melanie Trump talking about something. And so they nominated him for the worst of the worst.
He probably deserves that.
I mean, I'm sure any way to just.
Yeah.
Let's nominate him for this.
Yes.
Hot Cheetos, my friends. I'm sure you saw this on the news in the last 24 hours, because now they're finally realizing, there was videos of us burning the hot Cheetos, and you can use them as lights and stuff because the Cheetos don't go out. It just burns. And y'all are constantly letting your kids eat this stuff, and I'm just so confused. And so we've been saying over and over again that these are not good for you. And now the kids are really going to hospitals and emergency rooms now because the hotness of
the Cheeto,
whatever they put on there, everything, it's more acidy. So it's more something, and it's creating more acid in your stomach and your throat.
Oh, wow.
So kids are going to the emergency room left and right lately.
Wow.
So, and they said it's like twice as high in the whole fatness scenario and situation, and just bad. They bad for you, man. You can use them as candles. If the electricity went off right now, I could light 10 hot Cheetos and we would have light for like 30 minutes.
That's crazy. I haven't seen that.
I'm just saying.
I haven't seen people about the lighting up Cheetos. I've never seen it.
I encourage you to go buy some.
No, I don't eat that. No.
Grab a Cheetos and light it and watch it just flame. You can look it up on YouTube.
Really? I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I just don't understand why. And the kids love it, and it's just bad. So I've been telling you it's bad, and I know I smoke cigarettes, so it's what it is. Those are horrible.
Right.
But the Cheetos, man, I don't know if they're addicted like cigarettes are, but maybe they are. Maybe that's why you just keep on going back.
Right. But some people love those Cheetos.
The thing that gets me is it's not even that it's so bad for you. It's just that kids, like 5-year-olds eat them, 12-year-olds
Right.
eat them, you know?
Right.
So if you think about unhealthy, and I don't think McDonald's has been unhealthy the whole time
Right.
we've been alive, but for a good period,
Right.
ain't no telling what we've been eating.
Right.
So what if we didn't have all of that stuff? Like, how healthy would we be in our lives? And all I'm saying is that bad food. Stop letting those kids eat that.
Dang, that is.
Every time I see a kid, I'll be like, we can't eat them.
Yeah, my daughter, she like pika pika. I don't like. She don't like hot stuff like that. Too hot, daddy. I'll be like, I understand, baby. I understand. You ain't gotta eat them. You ain't gotta eat them. But a lot of kids a lot of people like those hot Cheetos.
I'm telling you, stop it.
Stop it. You've heard it.
So in sports headlines.
Okay.
Moving right along, February 3rd is the official Super Bowl. Sidebar.
Uh-oh.
We'll never get through these. It's like I lots of sidebars.
Let's go. Dang.
Super Bowl party. We were trying to figure out if we were going to have a singles mixed Super Bowl party, and then some guys was like, nah, because we got to watch the TV.
Real quick, Nika.
People was like,
how did the mixer go? Speaking in that, you're on that. How did the one go on Friday?
Did we have a mixer on Friday?
Not a mixer. What was it? What the couples? Since you're speaking of that,
the singles,
singles thing,
women only, and then you have women. So we're trying to figure out different ways to do the single mixer and not call it a single mixer. It's like you gotta not call it one, but it be one. But it's just so many rules. Why can't you just say if you don't have somebody, come here?
Right.
If you're looking for someone. If you're looking for love in all the wrong places, bring your ass to my situation.
Let's go.
I'm just saying.
Let's go.
I just need the people to behave and cooperate with the singles night.
Right.
So yeah, we were trying to figure out if we want to do a Super Bowl thing, and so you sidebarred on the sidebar, dude.
I know.
And we don't know. I've had mixed reviews. So if you're single, and you really don't care about the Rams or the Patriots, which I so don't like the Patriots, but y'all beat them already. They're like the good old boys.
You ain't lying. Never meaning no harm. Each all you ever saw been in trouble with the law since the day they were born.
That's what he said.
Yeah. I know y'all looking at me like, did this brother just sing the song to? Come on, everybody had to watch you. Okay, thank you, Ms.Neka. Come on, Ms.Neka. Come on.
I can't really go sign because I grew up in Garden Ridge. But I'm just saying, I think everybody watched Daisy Dukes.
Of course.
Daisy Dukes and
all
that.
Dukes of Hazzard. Yes. Yeah, that was my show. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I watched that faithfully.
Yeah, but I never knew. I used to be like, very, very like I was born.
Yeah, that's the actual lyrics.
What they were saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so who?
Right.
So what y'all saying? I don't like the Patriots. Bam, I'm
right.
back. And they are playing the Rams
in the Super Bowl.
Like the Saints got robbed.
We heard that. We seen it. They did.
What did they do? What happened?
So in the game between the Saints and the Rams, it was a good game. The Saints got out in front of them, and it looked like the Saints was going to dominate. But the Rams did eventually come back, and then it was this one drive in the fourth quarter where the Saints were driving, and they were in the Rams' territory. Yeah, they were on their side of the field, and Drew Brees threw a pass to a receiver, and the defender hit the receiver before the ball got there, which is a clear penalty.
Was that the interception in overtime?
No. No, this is before. This is still during regulation gameplay.
Okay.
Regulation gameplay. He threw the ball, and the defender got to the receiver before the ball did. And in the rules, you cannot touch the receiver before the ball gets there, or you at least have to make a play on the ball, which he had his back to the ball, so he couldn't make a play. So that's the big controversial thing why everybody's in an uproar. Oh, the refs or the so-called zebras cheated them out of the Super Bowl 53, so forth and so on. But my personal opinion, I don't feel like, don't get me wrong, that was a penalty, no questions asked. However, they scored a field goal. The Rams scored a field goal, put it pretty much at 0-0, even though the score was 30-30. But so, and then they went in overtime. So
in all actuality, if they got a touchdown, the Rams could have back and scored a touchdown.
Could have. We don't know. And that's the thing. We don't know. But everybody's in such uproar. So, but
because
the thing,
the tempo change. And
right. And that's the biggest thing.
Stuff.
Yes.
So, you doing this, and now you done messing with my mental game, man. It's going to take me 15 minutes to get it back. And by the time I get it back, we losing. Damn.
Right.
It's all your fault.
And the thing, I think the thing of it for me is that, like I said, they went into overtime and the game was basically 30-30. So
now it starts all over again.
Yes, exactly. The Saints got the ball first. They couldn't do nothing with it.
And you threw an interception pass.
Yeah, and then you do the interception. It is what it is.
She was looking for a flag.
That's how the game plays. Like you said.
I don't know why you be looking for a flag. See, this is what I said. I saw that's the play that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I don't even know what you're doing. I don't know why you stopped playing. You start looking at the refs, looking for a flag, and this dude's still trying to catch the ball. Now he didn't intercept the ball.
Exactly.
And your ass looking for a flag, trying to complain.
Right.
You know you need to finish. You don't do that at OT. We
gotta keep it moving, baby.
You understand what I'm saying?
Don't dwell on it.
It's like when the Spurs play and it's overtime and it's the playoffs. I just want all dunks. Just dunk it. Like put the ball in the hole.
Yes.
Like guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the ball. You gotta go play. You gotta want it more.
Right.
Like all that.
Yes.
Not waiting for the refs to throw a flag in overtime.
Yeah.
Freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
Nah.
And then in regards to the Patriots game, did you watch any of the games?
No, but I don't like the Patriots.
Okay, the Patriots and the Chiefs. I was going for the Chiefs. I picked the Rams. I do too. I like them too. Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback. He's going to be something special.
Mm-hmm.
In the Chiefs game, the Chiefs had this game won. The Patriots were on offense, were driving, and Tom Brady threw a pass to his receiver. The receiver tipped it, and Kansas City intercepted it. But pause, rewind. There was a defensive player on the line who was offside. That killed that whole thing.
And
that's what pretty much solidified, because he went on down, because Tom Brady went on down or scored a touchdown in overtime, and that ended the game. So that was mental mistakes. Mental mistakes.
Well, while that was going on in the football world,
what's up, Mike?
Serena headed into the quarterfinals of the Australian Open, so she's being fabulous out there with her fabulous one piece.
Yeah, they was talking about that
scenario.
Yeah. And then they said something about her. She was being Serena by consoling the individual in which she beat. Like after the match, she asked to go to her, I guess the young lady's dressing room and console her and talk to her. I'm sure giving her encouraging words not to give up and stuff like that. But that was one of the big topics too, of her going and consoling her and stuff like that.
Good person.
Yeah, and that she is. She is. That's just her. That's why I said her being Serena.
I mean, but you know, at the end of the day, like, I already beat you. Like, we can talk.
Whatever we can talk about any day.
No problem. Me personally, I ain't got no problem with it, especially if I just won.
Right.
You want to go get some teas?
Yeah, we can do whatever. Yeah, just like we can't stay out all night. I got to have a game. I still got to play.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we can talk
all day long. I don't see anything wrong with that. Dak and Amari Cooper are going to the Pro Bowl.
Right.
For those folks that didn't know that. And
yes.
Like the boys.
Yeah, they are going to the Pro Bowl. Oh, did you hear about Pacquiao's fight this weekend?
I seen it.
He beat Bronner.
Little bits of
tidbits here and there.
I'm not too much of a fighter boxer.
Oh, boxing fan.
I don't like people hitting people
like that. Oh, okay. You against that?
Why you sit there and hit on folks?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But Pacquiao won this weekend, a unanimous decision.
And the black boy was
Bonner.
Was that who was playing?
Bonner.
Yeah. So he won the fight?
Yeah, he came on right after the decision, and he was like, "It's clear, it's obvious, I beat him," and then no one says he won. No one, not anyone.
It's obvious to us.
Yeah.
That I have won.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I did the hit 1 2 times. All right. So that's going on. Spurs lost last night to the Clippers.
Okay.
We'll play again tomorrow or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep on not watching because
what? You gonna keep on not watching?
I haven't been able to watch, and so the last time I watched, I spent who was that game?
Uh-huh.
Who's that guy?
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You told us about that. How you couldn't like who are these players?
Right.
Who are these
He was on
players?
the team, so he has longer hair.
Yeah.
I'm confused about this long hair, man. What's up with you guys and this long hair?
What do you mean?
I mean, I saw a lot of men yesterday with just, 3 hairstyles on their head.
3 hairstyles.
Head, braids, and shaved. And
Oh, okay.
Girls
Yeah.
going on in there. And
Yeah.
Multiple hairstyles at one time. I mean, women, we switch our hairstyles.
Right.
You had long hair yesterday. All right, that was my wig, girl. That was my Susie.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. But you should wear all the styles
In one style, in one hairstyle,
all together,
one sitting.
one time.
Yeah. Men, I think right now are just trying to, be different. In other words, in other words, I guess, like we talked about Young Jock and what he did, and Usher, what he did, going back all the way back to the 5 Heartbeat days and the Temptation days with the Ultra Perm. Yeah.
All of that. Okay.
So you know one of the big topics in entertainment today, right?
What is that?
Chris
Brown. Yeah, so I was gonna tell you about that. And see if you had heard of it.
Yes.
About Chris Brown and his allegations of
rape. Yes, it was on the Today Show, so it must be pretty big.
In France. So apparently they were at a club, and a girl. So these are these stories.
Of course.
I promise you that these are stories, the days of our lives. I don't. The days of our lives. Going into the general hospitals. But look, so the girl.
Thank you for joining AP.
And they was eating, drinking, and doing whatever they was doing at the club. I don't want to assume like she was being probably a little
flirtatious.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, out of all the women in the club, he picked you to go home with at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. Some say it doesn't matter what time it is, And then he went and he proceeded back to his hotel room. The hotel room.
Okay. Which we know what happens in the hotel rooms.
I mean, at 3 a.m.
with an artist.
We've all heard from Grandma the only thing after 2 is legs. So I don't know. So you went to a hotel room after hours with 3 gentlemen, one being entertainer.
Okay.
And then left the next day and said you were raped. Or later on the day and said you were raped. So I'm not saying that you weren't raped. I'm not saying anything. Again, you could be there and thinking that you want to do it, and then you I changed my mind, and then be like, no, and then if they still go, that's right. Right? These are the things that I'm like, stop getting your little ass in these situations.
In predicaments, yeah.
What the hell are you doing walking into the war?
Let me ask you this, Ms.Neka.
I hate that.
I know you don't know the answer probably to this, but what, like you said, what would a woman or a young lady at that time of morning expect once you go back to an entertainer's room at that time of morning?
I mean, honestly, there's really nothing I can imagine that you can expect. I've been back to people's rooms expecting to smoke.
Yeah. Or drink.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got some stuff in your room?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
But then I'm like, and especially celebrities, sometimes it's just, well, heck, maybe I can get out of this scenario, get a conversation going, and then we turn into homies or something.
Right. Become a connect and stuff like that.
Yeah. Connect or something. We just get out of this scenario. I have thought that in my head before when I was 21 and 22.
Young lady, yes.
Whatever the case may be. So
younger lady.
That is what I could definitely imagine. Now, anytime that I have been to a room, I definitely, try to do whatever I was doing, get my little homie card on, or smoke, or whatever they had, drink, whatever, right? Something like a pimp. So I'll be like, shoot, I probably had some girls with me, like,
of course,
you sleep with them. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
I'm gonna go in and smoke his weed.
Right, exactly.
You go over there and smoke him. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I wasn't trying to be up in the whole scenario.
Right.
So in the end of the day, I just like, I've always known, like, oh yeah, of course, this dude's trying to get some ass.
Right,
so
of course.
I either need to leave the
now
business or get in some ass.
Right.
I act accordingly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's hard. Like, I feel like the woman in her mind is convincing herself that whatever she's doing is fine, or whatever the case may be. But like, would your excuse my language, would your nigga ass walk into the KK meeting at 7 p.m. while they're holding the meeting?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. No. Walk into the meeting while they holding the meeting, but the meeting is in the woods by some trees and a fire pit. Like, you walking right into in a noose. Right. Like, the scene is all set up.
It's ready.
It's ready. You got the fire, you got the tree, you got the noose. You even got a step stool because now it's early days, so that you get your own noose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easily.
Yeah.
Like, it's set up.
Yeah.
And you literally like, well, maybe I can just go in there and talk to him.
Maybe I can compromise with him and get an understanding.
This is the problem that I got.
Yeah.
You want to go take 5 of your homegirls.
And I was about to ask, that's my question for you, Ms.Neka. What, all these people, all these women, young women that are in this situation, why are they always by themselves? Like you said yourself, if you did back when in your younger days, when you did it, you had your girlfriends with.
Yeah.
Why are these women? Now you stated that it was said 3 men, 1 being an entertainer, and 1 female.
And what makes it even matter is, like, as I can tell you right now, I know which ones of my friends were Suchi Mamas during that time. And when they left with somebody and they knew they was gonna go do their thing, they left by themselves.
Right, exactly.
It was kind of like,
they knew.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a strict rule. If we, this happened the other day at Papados, we chilling or whatever, and we not drunk yet. We hadn't started drinking.
Right.
These guys walk in. They made the comment, the homies that made the comment, they're not too cute. Like, they wasn't even feeling the vibe, right? Well, after 2 Papados teenies,
okay,
4-wheel motion, brothers weren't looking half bad. Right. So now conversation happens, tabs are getting paid. I said, nah, these others going home with me.
Right.
Because they wasn't feeling you before the drinks.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, so you know.
So I know.
You knew off bat.
They wasn't feeling you before the drinks or that tab being paid.
Right.
So they don't have to be sober.
Right.
Give them the number.
Right.
They don't have to holler at you. You have to do this another day.
Right.
You ain't taking them home in front of me. Nah. Because she said you wasn't cute.
Right. I don't have it though. Now she got that liquid courage and all that in her. Right. It's a totally different story. And I'm glad you say that. That plays a key part. When we don't know what went on in that hotel room. We don't have all the details in regards to that. And we probably will never know until all of it comes about. But once again, when alcohol is involved or any type of substances involved, it clouds your thought process. And so again, I'm still in awe about how she went by herself with 3 gentlemen
into a hotel room. Like, the only worst hotel it could be was Motel 6. Like, the scene could have been set up that's what pisses me off. And then we got to deal with this situation. Who right, who wrong? Now, forget that. Men are wrong if she said no.
Right.
But we got to assess that situation because she did. Her mind, my Sunday, no.
But my body.
Look, everything else is taking She came back to my room.
Especially
in my car.
Especially with everything that's going on with that gentleman we were talking about, R. Kelly. Especially all that's going on. You still chose to go.
You win.
You still chose to go
I just want to slap you.
Yeah. Yeah.
for putting yourself
in that
this predicament. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing like this, ladies. You want me? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You ever let a dude hit it, then after you old face, she was like, "Oh shit, what am I doing here?"
Yeah.
I got to go.
Yeah.
Look, it wore off.
Right.
The alcohol zoomed out with the old face, zoomed out. You be like, Lord, how did I get here? What's going on? And I mean, shoot, let me get up out of here. Like, I mean,
quick, fast, in a hurry.
And feel bad about it.
Right.
Like, oh my God, I can't believe I got that drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe my homies let me go home with this dude.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't. So like, if you have never experienced that in your world, like I feel like all of these are options. Right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I want to slap your bitch ass girl for going home with 3 dudes to a hotel after 2 a.m. That's what
that's just being the honest God truth.
And I just period. And what do we always say? You get treated like you dress, right? So if you dress up in a costume, people gonna treat you like that. Does that mean we deserve it? Absolutely not.
Right.
Howsoever, my daddy wouldn't let me go to church in no Hoochie
Mama club clothes. Yes.
Right. I can tell my daddy all day long. Well, the Christians can talk if they want to, but if you don't go back up there and change.
Yes.
So why is one thing but not the other?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When I see a 12-year-old girl looking too Hoochie Mama, I need you to go put some different clothes on.
All right.
Because I need not for a 35-year-old man to be looking at you like you a grown woman.
Yes.
And you two, know enough.
Right.
For you to be able to really assess the bull crap that this ninja feeding you.
Yeah.
Because you 12, because you 13, because you 14, because you 15. But meanwhile, you wearing the sign, hi, my name is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But everything else is different. You do it for yourself, but you allow your kids to do whatever. Oh, that's the style. That's the style of time.
That don't mean you gotta let them do it.
That's not. You go to an interview dressed up in a business suit.
Right.
Same thing for your kid, man.
Yep. Dress appropriately.
When you go pick up your kid from school, you put on clothes, you take out the curlers, you know what I'm saying? So you don't embarrass yourself, your parents, your kids, unless you're trying to embarrass them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
You come accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it different for them?
I don't know.
It shouldn't be different for them. You are 12, take off them spandex your booty too big at 13, honey. So we're gonna put clothes like this on you.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
why is it any different?
I wish I had the answer for that, Ms.Neka. I wish I did, but it's not.
You got big girls. When you go somewhere, you cover them up in church. You wear a different type of shirt. Mm-hmm. Don't wear the same shirt that you wear to the club that you wear to church. Why is it different for your kids?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm just like, I get so angry, man. Stop putting yourself in the damn desert during the war and expect us to come to your rescue because you was being stupid.
Yeah.
You're being stupid.
Stop
going home with men at 2 o'clock to the club to a hotel.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Don't find it's okay. You met Chris Brown, you met his bouncers, or whatever. However, take it for what it's worth. You don't have to necessarily go with him to his room.
If you want to be a whore, then be a whore. But don't switch it up.
Yeah.
If you're going to go to the club, you're going to dress like a hoochie mama, you're going to dance on everybody's laps and stick your hoochie cooch in their face and rubbing on their leg and trying to get all up in them and try to get them to spend $100-some for you on a bottle and do all that stuff and go home with them after that. You acting like one, go ahead and be one and be proud of being a whore and keep it pushing.
Embrace what it is you're trying to be. Whorism.
Instead of having us have to figure out whether or not we got to convict somebody because you start off as a whore, and then you want to end up like Mary Magdalene priest. I don't know why they did that to me. Because y'all was drunk and you went to a hotel at 3 a.m. That's why you got in that situation.
KK said, Chris Brown turn, I see. Celebrities need to quit having these one-night stands with these fans that have feelings. We hear you, KK.
I'm so sick
of
dudes who got all this money, think you can go sleep with an average Joe and wake up the next day and leave. Bitch talking. Now, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're married, she's gonna try to extort you for your money before she don't tell your wife. If you're out and on hiding, she gonna hide that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what makes you feel like your millionaire ass got any right to be in some average coochie? Upgrade your coochie to people that got the same type of money you do, so they can't use you in your situation. Idiot.
Yeah.
Both of y'all, I want to slap both of you.
It's so true, man. And Chris Brown, just go. We beat the little girl up enough. Let's go to Chris Brown's side. Chris Brown, you are the entertainer. You see what's going on with R. Kelly. Why would you even put yourself in a predicament like that? As men, we need to be conscious of what we're doing. We need to take responsibility for what we're doing. Okay, maybe you spoke to the young lady and she gave you the assumption that you could go take her back to the hotel room and maybe, get busy or whatever. However, whatever. But if you know, or if you have any speculation that she's under the influence of any type of substance or alcohol, don't do it.
Or if she's white.
Don't do it. You are Chris Brown. You are a celebrity. Your name is already in the limelight for beating up Rihanna, all these other things. Keep your name out the limelight. You know this, bro. And you see, again, what is going on with R. Kelly. Come on, bro. A piece of butt ain't worth that.
That's what I'm trying to
it ain't worth that, bro.
You can't
I'm gonna tell you.
a piece of ass. Can't buy you a whore.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, just pay for it so there's no freaking issues. Like, why can't you just do that? You already spend thousands of dollars on liquor that other people consume. Spend a few $1,000s on a little high-class hoe that comes to you every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and rides on road trips so you don't have to deal with this crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, my goodness.
Yeah.
When's you gonna learn?
Yeah. And I so agree with you, man. Chris Brown, all you entertainers, take heed. Y'all see R. Kelly, now you see Chris Brown. Y'all seen what happened with Bill Cosby.
Everybody who's ever dated a Kardashian.
Kardashians, yes, come on, man. Y'all see what's going on. As celebrities, let's do better, especially of our race. Let's do better, man. Let's do better. Like, you're Chris Brown. You can find any woman, find an entertainer. Well, you had Rihanna, but we see what happened.
My girl just said celebrities are regular people too. No,
they are.
Absolutely are.
Yeah.
But again, they need to find somebody on their level. Just like us regular people ain't out in the homeless place trying to get a date.
Right.
They all need to be in the regular pool. Because opportunity is different. And if regular people have bill problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got want to be known problems. We got those types of things. So celebrities put themselves in huge amounts of jeopardy dealing with regular average people.
Right.
Get your ass, man. So you for anything, any opportunity, because they are in need. So at the end of the day, just like regular people ain't finna leave a homeless person at their house by themselves,
right,
unless they know them, unless they have a relationship with them. Same thing.
Right. That's so right. So true, man.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So,
but moving on. I know we got to keep it moving. Tomorrow's not a special day, but it's that day. Of course, I'm sure you're gonna mention about the food, because I love to eat.
Oh, you just said something about food.
Yeah,
I don't know where you was going.
Yeah.
Your food's coming tomorrow.
Let's get on a more positive note. Yeah. The food. It's such a good thing.
Okay, the food. I had to meditate on those.
Chef Drea in the building.
To eat meat tomorrow. And I need to post the menu, which I did post the menu.
You did. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what's on? So
tomorrow, Chef Drea will be here at the inside the Hub Lounge at 12. She do her demonstration. What's on the menu? Here we have smothered Creole chicken for $10. Fried fish with seafood cream sauce, $13. Now, what is nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese.
meat pies.
Yes, savory, spicy beef filling and a golden pastry crust. I'm assuming that's like a meat patty, like
yes,
in Jamaica.
Dirty cabbage stir fry.
Yes.
And smoky bacon mac and cheese.
Woo. And these are the main courses because she always brings little other treats.
Right.
And then her dessert menu is cake in a cup, strawberry banana pudding, and chocolate Oreo, and then cakes and cobblers, margarita cake, pineapple rum cake, and bourbon peach cobbler.
So we having drunken cakes tomorrow.
Yes, and if you remember a fan club, you can have a drunken self.
Drunken self.
No, not drunk. We're not gonna let you get drunk and then drive or nothing like that.
We're gonna be responsible.
Drunk and not Uber your ass home.
Yeah, we're gonna be responsible.
$32.
Yes.
I just live 2 streets away.
Oh well. You still going in this Uber? You going in this Uber?
Walk yourself into the jungle.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's happening. Very excited. You can actually go to the Cash App Flavor of Favor and order now. And then that way it will hold your food and hold your place. She's sold out every week so far.
Yes.
And then if you like per se, like, man, I just know I can get there, but I want that food. You can order it, pay for it, and then we'll keep it in the refrigerator at the hub for
when you can get
7.
it. Oh,
because after 7, I'm gonna eat it.
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna be hungry at that time.
Yes.
Yes. And like she said, she sold out every time. And every time people come down here to the hub, which we want you to. But when you get down here, you smell it, you get the aroma of the food, and you see it, you get a chance to sample some things. Then all of a sudden you want a plate. By that time, plates are gone, all sold out. So it'll behoove you to go ahead, purchase plates now, today, for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I can't wait. Yeah, that's happening. But look, there's a lot of other things happening this week too. We have a comedy show on Friday night.
Okay.
So you don't have to be a fan club member. You can come, but if you are a fan club member, guess what? You drink free.
Wow.
There's going to be a food truck out here, and then the seats are $10. 6 different comedians, and Bobby B. Smitty is hosting it, and we get to clap to create the winner.
Okay.
The words I'm thinking of.
Nice.
Yeah, we choose the winner of the funniest man contest. So
okay.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So definitely come out and support that event, and that's happening at 7:00 on Friday night.
Okay.
On the 25th, and then on Saturday it's the Fix Your Credit class.
Okay.
So you gotta come and get that. Well, figure out how. Let's just be honest. You're not gonna take the class and then be like, when you're done, be like, oh, I've got an 8 score. Yeah, that's not happening. But what will happen is you'll understand the whole credit process. Like, this is why my score keeps going down. This is why it doesn't. This doesn't hurt my score. This does hurt my score. When I'm trying to buy a car, they're really looking for this. When I'm trying to buy the house, they're really looking for this. This is how you get your credit things off of your credit. Different steps of doing that. Then you can actually purchase a package that says, hey, this is a do-it-yourself package, basically. All the information you need to know, letters, people you need to write, all that stuff to go in there and fix your own credit. Or you can get on a payment plan with them, it's $100 every month or a couple of weeks or whatever, and they do it for you.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And it actually does work. Like, it will bring your credit up.
Nice.
So I'm like in the process of doing it now.
Okay.
So you can pull your credit report and then like even bring it with you on Saturday. Okay. And then you can start getting the consultation and start moving.
Nice. Speaking of credit, my brother Dante, who always watches this, thank you again, little brother. Appreciate you tuning in. He posted something on Facebook. This was on the 18th. And he said, I kind of like this idea. So this young lady on Facebook posted, ladies, if you're getting $5,000 back in your year in taxes, because you have several kids and you're renting an apartment, call 4 of your friends who will also get a $5,000 refund because of their kids. And you all put $20,000 down on a payment on a building. I think that's a great idea. Your children will outgrow the clothes. Every BMW will get old. But the buildings in your community have been standing since the 1900s, and it's time for them to be owned by you. Something Ms.Neka talk about all the time.
I love it.
I love that idea.
That's a great idea.
That is an amazing idea.
And sidebar, this is what other cultures do that we don't do. You
there it is.
With other people with money, and less, making more, work together, and stay happy, and keep pushing.
That makes so much sense.
Everybody gets money. Everybody gets money, people get egos and stuff, and that's when you break apart and separate things. But hey, everybody together at this point.
Yes. Put heads together and make things happen, man.
Made success at this point. If people want to branch off after they didn't buy your shares and buy your shares, that's great. But look what you built.
Yeah.
And you built it for your kids. And
man, that's so. I like that idea.
I do. I'm just saying. So there was some other things that were in the news that were kind of like disturbing. There's a woman that apparently was assaulted on Facebook Live.
What?
In Atlanta, in a Atlanta nightclub. You know, we were just talking about the nightclub and stuff and all that scenario, but it's like, you know,
right.
They said that she looked really like she was drugged or something, whatever. But then I'm thinking to myself, but who went Facebook Live? Like, did they go Facebook Live on her? Were they in the background? Like, I read the whole story, I just couldn't figure it out. So I don't know. I've seen so many videos of how people drug people, and it's so easy because you're drinking, you're not paying attention. I leave my drinks everywhere.
Yes.
My damn drink, you know. So it would be so easy to do something like that for folks. So it goes back to traveling in packs and you know, watching your friends and doing all that kind of stuff. Because Lord, I tell you, one birthday I got so messed up. Child, Lord have mercy. I don't remember none of that last part. And I woke up in my bed thinking, oh yeah, that was fun. I didn't even get sick. Yeah, I got sick. I just don't remember the got sick part. And but some guy was trying to take me home, and he was telling my friend, like, she know me, it's all good, you know, I'll take her. And my friend was like, no, sir, I don't know you never seen before. She like you, I don't know nothing about it. And that was my best friend at the time. So, and then when she told me about it, when I said, girl, we would have lost friendship if you would have let me go home with that dude. I literally would have puked on myself when waking up if I would have woke up next to that MF. Like, that was real serious. I was like, you don't understand. So you got to, man, because that is disturbing. And then I'm thinking to myself, who was watching this live and why didn't police show up? What was going on? Did they not think it was real? Or they was probably like in shock value, not thinking that maybe she wanted it, or you know what I'm saying? Right. It was playing. Nothing. It was, I don't know, but
man. Well,
and then on the other side of the world, because I only know that was in Atlanta, so it's not the other side of the world. It's just a little bit down south, but up the street from us in Houston.
Okay,
that they had two competing MLK parades.
Competing? I didn't know it was a competition.
I don't understand it either. Like, competing MLK parade. Did anybody else hear that? That it was happening in Houston.
Wow.
And I was like, competing like how? Like, they were in two different locations representing two different, because again, that's kind of like our MLK Commission and Dream Week versus Dream Week. They both are doing things in the honor of MLK, but they're not together. Again, you know what I'm saying?
So, why not put them together?
Right. Well, I can take a story about why not. But, but you know what I'm saying? It's like two separate entities that are like kind of going on the same thing. So in a sense, they're competing in events. So I'm just like, was it two parades that was competing at the same? You know, the northeast side of the east side parade. Like, what was happening with that?
Like, that's crazy. When you can just come together and do it together and make it one.
You know, unity, I mean, it's MLK Day. So that's what the whole thing is supposed to be about. Is the whole unity thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And there was no incidents or anything during the day.
That's good.
Of the events or anything.
That's good.
And the cops were saying that they love to work the event because it's always so peaceful. Like, there's no.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's good.
So,
and let's keep it like that. And don't let us talk about it this year and then next year we act up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't act up. What happens is things happen like at 2 a.m. They try to like put it on MLK Day. They ain't got nothing to do with that. But now They had said it's always peaceful. And
That's good.
So that's a good thing.
That's
but
good.
I just
Leon said, "Never leave your drink."
Yeah.
Ms.Neka.
What's things? Candace said that sounds disgusting. What sounds disgusting?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Candace?
Is it the 2 MLK marches? Because that was disgusting to me.
Yeah. And then Yvette says there's always room to share love and unity.
Well, I mean, that's like MLK Day.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have 2 separate marches?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No
like,
sense.
why are you trying to draw attention from one another?
But we have 2 Black chambers. Mm-hmm. There's a Black chamber that's forming. They're purposely. They're like in the process of forming and getting everything situated. Why? We already have a Black chamber. Because people don't get along. It's the same reason why you have a bunch of different religions. Why you got Christian? Why you got Christian? Why you got Methodist? Why you got? Because somebody
Pentecostal
was like, I don't like the way you run this, so I'm gonna go run it differently.
Ooh, Yvette says we need to go further than the day, but add to the curriculum. Happens in ATL all the time.
What, the separation?
I guess so, yeah. Is that what you mean, the separation? There is no unified vision. Let's change it.
Yeah. So I find it interesting. I'm like, oh, boxes. I was like, who brought boxes?
Somebody's walking in the studio with boxes. I'm sure it's from Ms.Neka.
Because Miss Melanie is about to go on Let's Talk with Ms.Neka.
Okay.
We are we still collecting purses?
Sure.
Yeah, we can use some purses.
So what is this?
Disability SA.
Okay.
And Fiesta Especial.
Okay.
And so I've been lucky to be a host of
another hosting.
Yeah.
Another hosting. Look at Ms.Neka.
We've been doing this for probably about 4 years now. But,
right.
So we are doing that, and I'm just excited to do it another year. And then she's having a purse utility. So basically, auction off purses with different stuff and little cute things and items and stuff to raise money for the organization.
Okay.
So if you have any purses you want to give away,
there it is.
Let us know.
And what is this org again?
It's called Disability SA. And they also run Fiesta Especial. Okay. It's for all the special needs individuals in San Antonio. And so during Fiesta Especial, they raise thousands of dollars, anywhere from $54,000 to $74,000. And they actually give money back to other programs within San Antonio that work with people with disabilities.
Nice. So stay tuned at 10 o'clock with talking with Ms.Neka, and that's going to happen here in the next few minutes.
In fact, we're about to get out of here
because
of that, but just know that we got lots of things coming up. Like I was telling you, the comedy show, Fiction Credit on Saturday. We got new online directories, of course. It's a new year, so if you want to pay $100, say $20 for the year, make that happen. And Black History, man, is right around the corner. So we'll be doing lots of fun things with that, including I Am Black History.
Okay.
Got a chance to. It was in my judges. 2 of my judges was in the house.
Okay.
Yesterday, and so I got a chance to introduce them to the crowd.
Oh, really?
And remind everybody that they are Black History.
Right. Don't forget that, man. Don't forget that.
Black History. So we're actually honoring all 3 judges.
Okay.
And a few other people on February 22nd inside Jamaica. Free food, bar, and entertainment, and you're gonna sing a little bit and give honors and lots of vendors and just love our
Thank you, Yvette.
Yeah.
Okay, so, that's nice, man.
Yeah, so that's happening, and but other than that,
Candace says she has a purse to donate.
You have a purse. Thank you, Candace. Drop it off. Drop it off to the and make sure you become a fan club member. There's a link on Tha1Radio.com. It's $35 a month. Whenever you sign up, it'll automatically come off your card on the day that you sign up. If you ever decide, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, you just go in and hit cancel, and then it'll stop charging your card. All right.
Right.
And that's how you officially become a member. We have our Vendor Saturday setup on February 2nd. Here, so that's going to be fun.
Right before the Super Bowl.
And then I'm trying to figure out if we're going to have a Super Bowl party or not.
Hey, how about we do this, Ms.Neka? Everybody that's watching this show on whatever social media that you're working on or watching us from, please comment on this show or comment on the one or comment in our inbox. whether or not we should do a Super Bowl type party.
Chef Straya wants to cook.
Oh, see,
He has some music and all that kind of stuff. I don't care about neither team.
Me either.
So I mean, I would just rather play some spades and dominoes.
Yeah, wear your favorite team's uniform or jersey. I'm sorry.
Everybody bring $10, and that way you're just an automatic fan club member for the day.
There it is.
And we just drink.
Yes.
Whole night
Yes.
and eat. I mean, I'm down for it. It's all. I don't care if
it's up to y'all.
10 people or 40
right.
people. You just gotta let me know so I know whether or not to make it happen.
Shay says she's interested in teaching some soul line dancing.
We can do that.
There it is.
Hit us up.
There it is, Shay.
Hit us up.
All right.
All right. You gonna get out of here?
Let's do it.
Dear Lord, thank you so very much for waking us up for another day.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for you and thank you for all of our blessings and our lessons.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for getting us through the weekend, a fabulous Monday, and celebration.
Thank you,
and we'll
Jesus.
just look forward to the things that you have prepared for us this week. Give us traveling grace today, and of course, let's keep joy in our hearts, knowing that all things are possible through Him. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen, amen, and amen. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, my friends, we are out.
Y'all have a good peace.
All right, now we can go to the other room.
Thank you for tuning in again, once again, to the Tha1Radio TV and the One Hub Media Hub. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great Tuesday, whether it's twisted, throwback, turn up, whatever you choose for it to be this Tuesday. Just be safe and have fun out there and show kindness and love this week. Have a great day, and I'll catch up with y'all the next time. It's your boy Sean, aka Bishop. I'm out. Peace. Sigma Alpha Gamma Military Fraternity Incorporated. All
right, gorgeous. Here you go. Make sure